Alright, so today I'm putting a oil cooler on a WRX GF8. So the things that I'll be using are, I've just got myself an Earls oil cooler. I have just a Mishimoto sandwich plate, AN fittings, -10 and some 200 series hose. So be looking at mounting it up under in there. You probably can't see, but yeah, the first thing you do is pull the front off the car, or the front bar and the intercooler, and mount the oil cooler. And alright, so we've got our front bar off, the intercooler off, and got our oil cooler mounted up. Just a couple of tech screws, nothing fancy. Made a couple of hoses up, braided lines with our 200 series hose. Got the fittings screwed into our sandwich plate. One thing I don't think I mentioned is, if you can't tell, it's a non-thermostatic sandwich plate. So if you don't know what that means, it just means that we will always have oil flowing through our oil cooler regardless of oil temperature. Now we just have to get underneath. Now we just have to unscrew our oil filter, put our sandwich plate in between, and we will use this adapter nut to do that. So as you can see, we've got the sandwich plate on. The adapter nut just goes up through the center of the sandwich plate and fastens to the original oil filter thread. Obviously we just have to make sure that all our mounting faces are clean before we mount it up. And now all we have to do is screw the oil filter on there, and we've got our hoses in there as well, going to the oil cooler. So we'll screw the oil filter back on, put the intercooler on, start it up and see if we have any leaks. One extra thing I would like to mention is we can either pre-fill the oil cooler with some oil prior to starting, or we can also add some extra oil into the sump. But either way, we have to take into account the extra oil that the oil cooler will need.